hope you've been having a wonderful, wonderful week. And even if not, that's okay too, little bunny. Get over here. Come cuddle up. Happy New Year. Happy beginning of 2026. Can you believe it, little bunny? Can you believe it? A fresh year laid out for us. It's like a fresh snow, little bunny. I don't know if you've gotten to experience waking up in the morning and it had snowed last night, especially if you've had this out somewhere rural. You look out and it's just like the world is so pristine and it's there for you if you want to go explore it, to be the first and to just get out there and do things, little bunny. This is why I love New Year's, and this is why I love having you with me for New Year's, because so much of what I love to do in life is things that make you smile. Do I do it to make you smile, little bunny? Certainly is a damn good reward. Feels great to make you smile. Feels good to give you happiness. And the funny thing, little bunny, is I'm doing it equally, if not more, for myself. I have so much fun with you, little bunny. Don't ever think that this is some kind of donation to you, some kind of sacrifice for me. Absolute nonsense, little bunny. You and I are going on an adventure together that is fun selfishly for the both of us. Win-win, little bunny. So wonderful to live life in that overlap of what's a win for you and what's a win for someone else. It's just all good. It's just building greatness from nothing. That's the theme of 2026 for me, little bunny. Building greatness from nothing. What is it going to be for you? It's going to be accompanying your dear daddy Lindy as he builds greatness from nothing. I just got done recording an audio. I guess it's a locked audio. It's kind of a cop-out. It's reading all of the descriptions for the locked audios of the year prior. I guess I'll make that. Locked audio is what we call a Patreon audio, little bunny. And I'll make sure this one is listenable even without the keys to the garden. So if you are curious, little bunny, you say, who is this man? What is this podcast? What is this combination of sexy and wholesome and just fun and indulgent? All of the above, little bunny. The best content and the most interesting content is in the locked section of the garden. That is for strictly ages 18 to 800 only. So if your age is between 18 and 800, then you are welcome. So come check out the Patreon. Lindy.garden/list is where you'll find everything. The website, lindy.garden/list, or patreon.com/Lindy's Garden, little bunny. So that was a fun audio where we just read through every single description of an audio released in 2024. And most importantly, the reason for it is because in the month of January, we are going to vote. Bunnies who are keyholder bunnies are going to vote on the best locked audios of 2025, and we'll make a short list. It'll be between 5 and 10. And that's going to be locked in, the stamped best audios of the year. And that will help any Bella bunnies in the future who want to scope out the locked section. Is you can just go to the best audios of any year. How was your New Year, little bunny? Did you do anything to celebrate? A lot of people I talked to, including some of your fellow bunnies, just stayed in. That's fine. I didn't realize how much more I like New Year's than other people. I think it's so special. I kind of blew it this year. I didn't get good stuff lined up early enough. Oh, I am a bit last minute with things, little bunny. I am someone I will always show up for you, little bunny. I will 100% always show up for you. I will never miss a podcast episode. I will never disappear. I will be making locked audios forever. The garden is permanent. It will last through the end of time. Guaranteed. I'll make sure it happens. And the caveat is that I may do things last minute. I think I perpetually do things last minute, but I always get it done and I always show up. So I last minute found us a New Year's Eve thing. We ended up going to this somewhat trashy bar. I don't know if I feel that they would be offended by me calling it trashy, because it's like there's just trash, there's just shit all over the place. It was in the neighborhood Bushwick in New York City, where I'm back into my dream city where I live. And it was just it was trashy as an aesthetic, little bunny. Just so trashy, but kind of on purpose, And it was fun. It was a good time. It wasn't super meaningful, I would say, but it was a good time. And I think one of the highlights is I just wished a random person Happy New Year with just such genuine, didn't want anything from this person. I was just like, hey, Happy New Year. And her face lit up in a way that is, I don't know. I guess it's rare for someone to wish you well when they don't want something in return. I've come to realize that. Do you know what I'm saying, little bunny? I think one of the things that I want to do 2026 is I want to really wish people well outwardly and out loud without any kind of needing anything in return. And I understand there's, at least in New York City especially, there's this defensiveness that a lot of people have where it's like any conversation initiated, and I have this too when people initiate conversation with me. It's because you're so used to people coming up to you and whatever they say, they're really there to get something out of you. This is very much a New York City thing. So it's just always default. Someone comes up to say hi to you. They don't want to know how you're doing. They're trying to get something from you. So I think I want to see if I can very actively, 2026. It doesn't have to be necessarily giving someone a compliment or wishing them well. But I don't know, finding ways to just bring someone happiness without it being transactional. I want to remove and reduce transactional relationships or interactions. No more transactions. I don't like that. It's helpful, little bunny, that you filled out this form that I requested of you of how to become a better version of myself. It was not a critique of me, but kind of what is in an ideal man of these various archetypes. And the biggest one that came back is to be truly, truly genuine. And I want to always be genuine with you, little bunny. I want to always be genuine with you. I really love you. I really, really, really goddamn friggin' love you. I give you real love. 100% real love. If I could act like this, little bunny, I would be famous in acting. But instead, I guess I'm semi-famous of just loving you, saying, hey there, little bunny. This is actually a big theme of the garden in 2026, little bunny. So there's going to be a big expansion. later this month. God, within just a couple weeks, I'm going to be in Japan on a business trip with a startup we are launching for the first time in public. This storytelling creation tool and platform. We're going to be showing off a game that is you, little bunny, on a winter vacation, romancing none other than me, your dear daddy, Lindy, little bunny. That's right, I'm making a romance game for you and me. It's going to grow into so many good stories. I hate that I'm so cryptic about it right now. But in 2026, the crypticness will wash away. We will be entering a great, great era for anyone who loves romance, stories, and who loves the idea of not just reading a pre-written story, but getting to play a story almost like it's a game, almost like a choose your own adventure story, but it's a romance, and there will be plenty of garden stuff, and it's gonna be so great. Let's talk about you now, little bunny. Enough about me. New Year's is interesting because you get to wave goodbye to the previous year, and you get to look out at the untouched upcoming year. So Queen Little Bunny did a little game with me and her yesterday where we look back at the year and we pick one thing that is a rose, one thing that is a bud, and one thing that is a thorn. The rose is something that was beautiful about the year. It can be anything from an abstract way you held yourself to a specific moment that was really special, or did you go on a trip or something, or make a new friendship, grow closer with someone. What was your rose of the year? My rose of the year was, obviously, it's always you, but the new one was the startup. Do you know what the rose would be for you? 2025, was there something special? Something that you, even if you had a bad year, even if you look back and you say, Daddy, thinking back on 2025 makes me depressed, or makes you feel discouraged, pessimistic. Is there a rose in your 2025? The next one is a bud. It's the discovery of something that's promising for the future. I think the bud for me is going out and meeting people. I have two people in mind, but I don't want to put too much pressure on them. It's more the embodiment of there are so many interesting people, especially in New York, little bunny. It's probably the best part of the city is the people it attracts. It's like this meeting post. It's just, hey, are you an ambitious, clever, creative person? Let's all meet at this location called New York City. And then the bud of 2025 was that, especially towards the end, I went out and I was like, I'm going to meet people. And we shall see how that pays off. Oh, that type of thing totally paid off 2 years ago, little bunny. The best New Year's Eve I've ever had was so extraordinary. It was, I'll tell you the story. So I went to a semi-spicy meetup that was a cocktail hour, no playtime or anything, just meeting, having conversations. And I brought a microphone and headphones and did say sexy things quiet in the microphone, and it's right there in your ears. And I was doing it with random people. And at the very end, I did it with this woman, and her husband was there too. And I later did it with him, which I'll tell you about. But I did like a really quick, spicy audio type thing. Just there live. And from that moment, she invited me to this New Year's that her friends were doing this in a house in the middle of the woods, like way, way far away from civilization. And so we went, and we had a crew of maybe 15 people of like spicy persuasions, let's say, but it wasn't an orgy. And something about that was really special. That it was connecting as human beings that are mischievous, were in the category of none of the above. And we just went for this weekend. Might have just been one night, or it was 2 nights or something. I think it was just one night. Felt like a week. And we just had a little bubble. Just 15 marvelous people. I didn't really know anyone, and culminated with a wonderful New Year's kiss with the person who invited me. And things didn't totally pan out long term. We just sort of grew apart, I guess. Distance was an issue. Distance is always a tricky issue. And yeah, what a marvelous New Year's. I think people, little bunny. Are you getting yourself new people? Not to replace people necessarily, but if you feel like you're missing an archetype in your life, if you feel like there's a social hole that you want to fill, let's go meet people, little bunny. Let's do it. Let's be brave. Let's get you meeting people. Whether you want to have someone to kiss, or you want to have a friend, that's one of my 2026s. I need to make more non-sexy friends, especially men. I don't have that many male friends. So that's a 2026. I have like I don't know if you call them hairdressers, the person who cuts my hair is like going to set me up with her husband on like a bro date to just make male friends. So let's hope that happens. I'll follow up with her. I'll do it. And then I'll follow up with the people that I met at a weird psychopath meetup. We crashed this lobby of a fancy hotel and just did like random with fake identities, all strangers with fake identities. And we just sort of like have bizarre conversations with each other, like running around this hotel. Super hard to explain, little bunny. New York is full of weird people. Present company, quite emblematic of the craziness here. So what's your bud, little bunny of 2025? What was something that just is like the hint of something new to come? It's planted and it's going to sprout. Is it an activity? Were you good, little bunny? Were you good and you picked up an activity? Or even if you want to be doing volunteering type stuff, I will say, if you do volunteering, I hate to request things of you, but I strongly encourage you that if you volunteers in ways that build the world, not tear the world down. So if you want to volunteer some way that lifts people up and makes the world better by building. That's an example of an activity you can do. Maybe it's a hobby, maybe it's journaling, maybe it's your going to therapy, little bunny, or you're taking it upon yourself to understand your mind if you're dealing with anxiety and unhappiness. I think the best thing you can do is start to understand your mind. Just be so curious. Figure out why you're feeling these ways. Dig in. You don't have to wish for any kind of magic cure. Just watch yourself. Watch your thoughts. Write down your thoughts. Transcribe, I should say. When I say journaling is so important, I really mean specifically mental journaling. And what I really mean is literally just write down what your thoughts are. Just watching your thoughts. Getting to know yourself better. So maybe that's your bud, little bunny. Maybe that was your rose this year. Was it getting to know yourself better? Was it becoming more comfy and confident in your sexuality or your body? Or confident in the value that you have in the world? The value that you have to other people? You have a lot of value to me, little bunny. I really, really, really value your happiness. I think a lot of you. Like, I think highly of you. We have neighbors in the hallway who are intruding on the podcast. Let's wish them well without needing anything in return. Without seeking anything, without any transactional energy. Removing transactional energy. Something I love doing is making myself computer backgrounds like wallpapers with mantras. Right now mine is blank. Sometimes I'll have my phone background as my daily schedule that I did in one of these spurts of, the garden was a New Year's resolution. Did that surprise you, little bunny? The garden was a New Year's resolution. And it must have been, I don't have the years quite in mind. Maybe it was the beginning of 2021 or 2022. I was on a plane coming back from a Christmas with family. And on the plane ride, I did journaling, and I realized that I am not taking my creative entrepreneurship seriously enough. I, on the plane, made a daily schedule, and it was a very get shit done moment. Then January 1st came, and little bunny. Took a couple months, but the first patron of Patreon was in March, a couple months later. By the way, little bunny, if you are trying to make content or be an influencer or just make your own creative career, it is a gradual process, little bunny. And there are spurts of growth and there are eras of atrophy. There are plateaus. And the whole thing takes time to get off the ground in the first place. It's so easy to get discouraged. And all I can say, little bunny, is it's part of the process. It's part of the process. If you say, Daddy, I do want to do content of whatever variety I do want to do. Influencing is maybe a little bit dumb, I have to say. But if you want to do content of some kind and you say, Daddy, I don't want to be cringe. I say, little bunny, cringe is the price of admission. That's how you start. Start by making things cringe. I will come back and cringe at this 10 years from now, little bunny. I'll probably poke my head into a podcast here or there and say, oh my God, I can't believe that the podcast was this way or that way. Just create something. What is the quote that I made? I'll paraphrase. It's that you don't want to wait until you're perfect to get started, little bunny. You just get started and then get perfect as you go, right? Get perfect gradually. Every time you make something, just, get it as 95 as you're capable in that moment. Whatever 95% of perfect that you're able to in that moment. Get there, post it, forget about it. Do the next thing, make the next drawing, make the next audio, write the next poem, write the next short story. Get it to 95% there, 95% of what you're capable of. Post it, forget about it, move on. That's the way to do it, little bunny. That is the way to do it. If you want to be an author, little bunny, if you really want to be an author, you want to write spicy stories, you want to write fantasy, you want to write historical, whatever you want to do, sci-fi, action sci-fi thriller. I really, really recommend, little bunny, the method of release. I didn't realize how old school this was. Charles Dickens did this, as my mom told me over Christmas. You release episode at a time. Serialization. Serialized writing. You don't finish the book and publish it all at once. I don't recommend that, little bunny. I recommend the little victories along the way, step by step by step. Don't start a book, start a series. Write the first chapter, 20 pages, you can do it. If you can't do 20 pages, do 10. If you can't do 10 pages, do 5. And just post 5-page episodes every week, Friday at 7 p.m. Post your chapter. Will anyone read it? Does that matter? Does that really matter? Next Friday, 5 pages, post it. Next Friday, 5 pages, post it. If you say, Daddy, I don't even know where to put it, you'll find somewhere, little bunny. And you could put it on the Discord if you want also. That's part of the Patreon, the locked section of the garden. But you could put it, I don't know what platforms are. Ones are like Wattpad, isn't that one for writing? And for whatever you want to do, there's the version of that. If you want to make pottery, make an Instagram account. Yeah, get some people to follow it, but it's like, it doesn't matter. If 8 people follow you, if 4 people follow you, that's fine, little bunny. Post week after week after week on a specific day. You want to do music, you want to learn guitar, you want to be a singer-songwriter, write a 30-second song every week and post it every Tuesday. Tuesday being singer-songwriter night. 30 seconds of something. Post it. It will be cringe at first. That's the price of admission. Those are all examples of bud from 2025 that you can really flourish and turn into a rose of 2026. The bud can be the rose of 2026. And then the thorn, little bunny. Our brains would love to focus on all the bad things of a year. And I think this might be why a lot of people don't care for New Year's so much. So their brains really love to bring to the forefront all the bad things. And I'm unusual in that I can somehow notice it and focus on the good stuff. Or it's just natural. I'm so optimistic, little bunny. It's just, I have insatiable optimism. I don't see how everyone can't be so optimistic, little bunny. Okay, little bunny. 2026, we're going to see a proliferation of self-driving cars like we have never seen before. That's so much tragedy that is going to be wiped away, little bunny. That's unbelievable. There's going to be so many people who are going to get to experience life that something would have happened with a car. And they're going to be saved, little bunny. Either they're going to be alive or they're not going to have a serious injury. And that's coming in 2026, little bunny. That's so exciting. Oh, that is so exciting, little bunny. The stuff that I'm going to be able to create, little bunny, with advancements in AI. I know that it's a very controversial topic. And I understand. I know that I'm going to be able to create such incredible things. Such unbelievable, incredible things in 2026, little bunny. In ways that I couldn't in 2025 or 4 or 3 or beyond. It's like it's never been a better time to create something. It's, oh my God, little bunny. And there's so much to be thankful for. Delicious food at the grocery store. Like, pick the cheapest food at the grocery store and it's goddamn delicious. It's not rotting. It's tasty. It's even got nice packaging. It's presentable. There's instructions on how to cook it on the back. Oh my God. We have such an incredible world, little bunny. And every time I say that, it's like I feel like I have to do the caveat. It's like, well, some people's lives are not good. Many people's lives are not good. Maybe your life, little bunny, if you would say right now, you would say, Daddy, my life fucking sucks right now. I hear you, little bunny. We can get you out of it. Oh my God, we can get you out of it, little bunny. We can get you into the fucking most amazing life you wouldn't believe. I want to help you so bad to do, little bunny. I want to help you so bad. Whatever the things are in your life that aren't good. I'm literally trying to figure out every way I can help. And the one of, honestly, a big part of this startup, little bunny. If you say, Daddy, I don't make enough money, or like I can't make enough money doing what I want to do. You say, Daddy, my job sucks. The startup, little bunny, is a way that you're going to be able to make money with creative stuff that you produce. And if I fucking do a good job, it could really change the world for people who are creative and who want to make a living doing creative things. It's, oh my God, it's going to be so good, little bunny. It's going to be so good. I'm tearing up with what 2026 has in store. Oh my God. And I want you with me, little bunny. I want you every step of the way. I'm struck with a sudden transaction that I need from you. It's not anything money, but I would like your email address, little bunny. I really would like your email address because it's very hard to contact you through making a viral video or crossing my fingers that you listen to whatever podcast episode. Please, little bunny, please, I'm begging of you. The website lindy.garden/list. There is a field there where you can put in your email address. Give me your email address, little bunny. I'm not going to spam you. I haven't even sent anything out yet. But there will be a time where I will need you to be the spark of user base that gets this startup going. Because if we fucking nail it, little bunny, if we nail it, this is a game changer for every artist, voice artist, musician, Foley artist, which is sound effects, and writer. Those 5 disciplines, little bunny. It's gonna, if we do it right, and it's a big if, because it's hard to get a user base. The beginning is the hardest to get the user base. If we can nail it, little bunny, it's gonna be like the most fun job that you would have ever had, if you're one of those 5 categories, is you can just so easily just draw all day and make a living doing it. You don't have to worry about anything besides just the drawing. I'm making it so it's all about reducing the friction and barriers to entry for these creative works. So I'll talk more about it in the future, but that's what that's what's launching in Japan. I say launching, we're just showing off the demo later in this month. God damn. There's still more work to do. It's going to be down to the wire. It really is. Yeah, so we're starting off January with showing off the demo, and then, man, by the time it's New Year's next year, little bunny, it would be so unbelievable for me, for you, if you're any of those 5, and you can do any of those 5. If you can't draw, I can't draw. You can still draw, little bunny. You could draw stick figures, and it's going to be, by the way, I know I mentioned that I'm optimistic about AI. This is actually a no AI platform. So it's no AI music or art or writing or voice or sound effects. It's actually a non-AI generative platform. So, little bunny, even if you can only draw stick figures, you can make money drawing those stick figures, little bunny. If you want to get into voice artistry, if you want to be a voice actor, little bunny, I'm going to make it so you can literally fucking sit down at your computer after work, on the weekend, whenever, and you can just like read some lines that a writer has made. Okay. Hit send, and the royalties will follow. Okay. I can't guarantee how big the royalties are going to be. I'm trying so hard to maximize the size of those royalties. But the key is that little bunny, I want you to be able to just sit down and you draw and you hit send on your computer, and then royalties will come in. So that's my way of trying to make a job for you, little bunny. And it may be not enough for a full-time living, but at least that's out the gate. I'll work on that. It'll be step by step. Joy is found step by step. I have a necklace that has that in Japanese. I think the phrase is ho ho yorokobi, something like that. It's not a common phrase. It's actually kind of like broken Japanese, but it fit on a necklace that I made. Are you a little excited about 2026 with me now, little bunny? Even if only to join in on... it's us, little bunny. It's us together doing this. That's why this is so fun for me. Just because you're right here with me. With a smile, with excitement, with enthusiasm. By the way, enthusiasm is the most attractive trait in a person. I think I've come to realize that. Enthusiasm is the most attractive trait. And not a transactional enthusiasm, right? Not I'm going to act enthusiastic to try and receive something from you. But to just have this, just to buy into the present moment, to buy into life, to buy into whatever experience you're having with someone. Oh, I find it just so invigorating, so precious, so special. So if you can be enthusiastic just for yourself right now, little bunny, you don't have to come to me with enthusiasm. Can you find the enthusiasm of 2026, little bunny, you and me? Let's fucking go. Let's do this. What a great year this is going to be, little bunny. Oh my God, it's going to be such a good year. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, little bunny. Let's go. Oh my God. If we can nail the startup, little bunny, I'm going to pay for your vacation to Japan. I'm going to fucking pay for it. Okay? I don't have the money to right now. I have the money to demo this in Japan. I don't have the money to send you on a vacation to Japan yet, little bunny. We're going to fucking make it happen, okay? I want to give you a free vacation all over the world. Really? Yes, you. Yes, you, little bunny. I want to pay for a vacation to anywhere you want to go. One of the things that I'm doing for this year, I'm wearing right now, I'm wearing a jacket that I got, which is refreshing my appearance from head to toe, actually. Sorry, I had to pause 1 second. Refreshing my look, little bunny, from head to toe. I gotta set the tone for myself. That this is very forward-facing, out there, CEO, founder CEO. I mean, CEO is, I don't even like that label. I'm sure I'll use it for spicy locked audience and stuff, but just like the founder, you know. I guess it's a tech company. It's a tech founder. Entrepreneur, that's the word. I'm wearing a jacket that I got online. That is a mix between a sweater and a blazer, little bunny. I love it. And I look good in it too. Trying to find what is your daddy Lindy as an entrepreneur. And it's kicking ass, looking good, but being cozy and cuddly at the same time, you know. It's like, I'll put it like this. I think it's very, very effective. Instead of having a New Year's resolution, to pick a New Year's habit. I guess we can end the episode with this. And I didn't even drink my beverage. It's so anticlimactic. It is. I can't even say it. I feel like I have no dignity if I say what my beverage is. It is microwaved yesterday's decaf coffee. Okay. New Year's habit, little bunny. I want you to join me. You can pick one for yourself. My New Year's habit, which is a catch-all. It will send dividends down through everything I do this year. It is good posture. So right now, as I lose all my dignity in drinking this, honestly, it's going to be cold at this point. So it's cold, formerly microwaved, yesterday's decaf coffee. I'm going to sip it with tall posture, little bunny. Delicious. Absolutely delicious, little bunny. What a treat to have cold coffee. Okay. Savor the cold cups of coffee in your life, little bunny. They are fucking a marvelous gift. I'm going to get to bed somehow. You've got me all riled up. I'm going to do my best to get to bed. I love you very, very, very much. I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning. I'm going to write you a poem. And then we will be on our way, little bunny. Have a good night. I love you. I'll talk to you in just a moment. Good night. Good morning, little bunny. I slept very well. Thank you for asking. Your poem goes like this. Dearest little bunny, I want you right here by my side every day for this glorious new year. Have a great, great week, little bunny. I cherish you. And I can't wait. I love you. I love you.